Hey guys, James West here. It's time for some more writing tips. Today I am going to talk about the writing principle Chekhov's gun. Now there are actually a couple of different reasons why I want to talk about this one. The first reason is because I've actually seen this rule mentioned a lot in YouTube videos, whether the video was talking about video games, movies, or even anime. And this really wasn't something we went over in my high school English class. So I really had no idea what they were talking about, so I looked it up, and it's actually pretty interesting. Now, the other reason I want to talk about this is because this is actually a really good rule to keep in mind when you're writing, and I'm not saying this would have fixed all the writing problems I've seen over the years, but if some TV writers or movie writers had this in mind when they were writing a script, it would have fixed some of the problems I've seen. Now, there are actually two different phrasings of this rule that I know of. The first one, and one I'm more familiar with, is if the gun is seen, then it must go off. This essentially means don't waste ideas in your book that don't have any payoff by the end of it. I actually wish I knew this rule when I first started writing, and I say that because in the first Guardians of Light book, I gave a bunch of different traits to the characters, and by the second book, I kind of dropped a lot of those traits just because I wasn't getting the payoff that I wanted, or it wasn't playing as much into the story as I imagined it would. So I kind of dropped those, and well, live and learn. That's what I'm trying to say here. Now, the other phrasing of the rule, which I actually just heard in my game theory class like last week, and that is if someone is shot in the third act, then the gun should be seen in the first act. This essentially translates to if you have a plot twist in your book, don't make it come out of left field, actually sort of build up to it. But now, trick here is not to be too vague or too explicit about it, but just one of those things. It's like things that can make the difference between when a big plot twist happens in your book. It can mean the difference between your reader going, "Wait, what? Okay, that came out of the blue," or "Oh, I should have seen that one coming. It was so obvious." So just something to keep in mind. A very good example of this I've read in the past few months is in Taran Matharu's The Battle Mage. Now, in the book, the main hero learns that he is immune to fire. Now, this comes into play during the final battle, where he's the only one who can go and fight a dragon because he can't burn. And that was actually a very good use of the rule. Granted, when I first found out he was immune to fire, it was a little, okay, plot armor, but it's still one. But when I saw that it actually played into the final act, then that was when I said, oh, that's actually some really good planning. And this is actually why I think this rule is very important, because if you have follow this rule, then it really lessens the danger of people saying your book has either lazy ex machina moments or overuse of plot armor. Or it actually makes your book feel a little more organic in a way. So again, Chekhov's gun. Keep it in mind when you're writing. Please, I really wish more writers did keep this in mind. All right. Now that's all I want to say on the subject. Probably going to be a bit of a short video this week. So until next time, this is James West signing off.